Good morning, guys, to our second video here in Seoul.
Yes, it's very rainy here today. We're still going to make the most of it. We're heading to the Gwangjang Market, which is a super popular market here in Seoul. We're going to get some food and see what it has to offer.
I'm pretty sure this market is indoors, so even though it is raining, we should be right.
Is it really indoors?
I think so.
Hopefully. That'd be great. That'd be
But
a bonus.
look where we're walking. This is a beautiful part of Seoul. I think this is probably my favourite area. It's a river that runs right through, what's the area that we're staying in?
Myeongdong.
Myeongdong. It's stunning. I love it. I love walking it. We've walked it pretty much every day that we're here, or most days that we're here anyway.
Yeah.
So we found the textiles, but we're looking for the food. This market's a lot bigger than what I thought. Kristy, you said this was the biggest market here?
No, the oldest.
Oldest. We can smell food, so I think we're getting closer. Alright, so we've ordered our first dish.
Yeah.
What was the rice cakes?
Tteokbokki. 감사합니다.
Kamsahamnida. They're these things here.
I'm going for my first try of tteokbokki.
It's dripping everywhere.
Spilling it.
A little bit spicy.
Oh, yum.
It's got that kimchi taste, doesn't it?
Oh,
Really?
it's so spicy.
Really gelatinous.
It's like the texture of gnocchi,
Yeah.
like Italian gnocchi. It tastes, that's the texture of it. It kind of tastes like that a little bit as well.
I've had these once before, I think, in Australia, but they weren't this good. They're a lot smaller when we had them as well. These just remind me, yeah, definitely of Korean gnocchi. We also ordered this thing here, which I've got no idea what it is.
I don't know either. I think it's tofu skin.
Do you want to taste it?
Oh, fish cake.
Fish cake?
It's nice.
I've seen this everywhere in South Korea, like in every little street food stall.
Taste.
And this is one of the things that when we came to the market, I really wanted to taste.
You can't really eat that elegantly, can you?
We've also been given some of this tea. I think this is the tea that we've drank pretty much in every meal.
It's a brown
Oh
rice
no,
tea.
it's sweet. I think this is the broth that the boiled stuff is cooked in.
I think she said fish cake broth.
Yeah.
Like a seafood soup.
One thing I love about this market that you don't normally see at other street food markets, there's seating on every or most of the stalls. So you can buy your food, sit right there at the restaurant or the vendor and eat your food. We normally just run off to a back alley or a side street or a step to eat, but this is really, really nice.
Thank you, 감사합니다.
Thank you. So we just stopped at a little snack store and grabbed these two things here. We have had these before in Australia. I'm not sure if they're Korean or not, but they are so nice.
They are so good, and they're even better warmed up in the microwave.
Yep.
Obviously, we don't have a microwave, but we're still going to enjoy them as they are.
All right, we'll open them up and take a look. All right, this is them. They're sort of, this is them. They're just, I don't know how to explain them. They're sort of, like a honey, sugar, sort of syrup taste. Really dense. Like Kristy said, if you microwave them, they go from about a 5 to a 10 real quick.
A 5? Is that all? No way!
But not as good as I remember.
Oh, they're as good as I remember. Yum. We should ask someone what they're called.
Yeah. We bought 2, so we'll save the second one for later and we'll microwave it.
This one. Thank you. Okay. I just made a beeline straight for these.
Kristy.
I'm sorry. Here.
The lady put sauce into the lid and then Kristy forgot that.
Sorry, we're both spilling it everywhere. My fault.
Wasabi sauce.
Oh no.
Take 2.
Okay.
Don't pick up the tray. Leave the tray on the bench.
Third time. I've gone to pick it up to show the camera.
Yeah, I'll move the camera.
This is called Maya Gimbap, and it's basically pieces of seaweed, and they're stuffed with pickled vegetables and rice. And I think they're brushed with a sesame dressing. Oh, that's so salty.
Really?
That's so good though.
Alright, I'm gonna have a try. I'm gonna use some of the sauce that Kristy spilt all over me.
I was expecting it to taste a little bit like sushi, but it doesn't really. The seaweed's got a lot more flavour. It's a lot saltier, and it's got a lot of flavour to it. A little bit more.
I love the sesame seed. We might grab another one and take with us before we leave.
Yeah, that's so delicious.
These are so good. What did you just order, Kristy?
I ordered japchae, which is a glass noodle dish with vegetables, and dumplings, mandu, I think they're called. So looking very forward to those.
They also sell chicken feet here, but Kristy didn't want to experiment with some chicken feet.
Not really in a feet mood.
They look tasty.
감사합니다.
They don't look like much, but they are really salty, really sesame, just slippery noodles.
They're really smoky.
They're really yum.
I can taste like a real smokiness to them as well. The dumplings have arrived and they look amazing.
Oh, what's inside? Wow.
I think it's egg and glass noodles and maybe spring onion.
Just exploded or popped when you eat it.
Ginger. I don't think there's any meat in that one. I'm going to try the red one.
I don't know.
I can't pick it either.
It's kind of got like egg, kimchi sort of a taste.
Curry. I can taste
Yeah,
curry.
I think that's the kimchi, like all the spices. It's also got like the glass noodles inside. Alright, that was so expensive. That was 20,000 yen. Won.
Yes, which is the equivalent to about 21 Australian dollars. So expensive. We only wanted one serve of each, but she gave us two serves. We didn't know.
So we need to clarify that next time.
We love that market. We're going to head home now and then freshen up, get ready for tonight, because we're going to go to Namdaemun Market, which is another really popular market here in Seoul. So looking very forward to that too.
It's a little bit further away,
Yep.
but we'll just jump on a train and we'll see you there. We started the day at South Korea's oldest market, and now we're at the largest market in South Korea.
Yes, I've forgotten how to pronounce it. We're going to put the name of it on the screen because I can't for the life of me remember these pronunciations.
Namdaemun
It
Market?
starts with N. It's the largest market in Seoul, if not South Korea, but we're here for dinner. I think this is more like the souvenir area where we've walked in. So we're going to go and find some food. This doesn't really feel like a market, does it? It kind of just feels like a little village with stalls. The road is quite broad, so you don't feel like you're congested in these tiny little alleyways like you do in a lot of these markets. But they obviously are still selling markety type of things like shoes, watches, bags, textiles, souvenirs. We're here for the food. We're hoping we can find it.
Alright, we're standing in line for these dumplings. We had dumplings this morning, but the line here was massive, so we thought we'd get some more. We're not sure what flavour they are,
There's nothing in English. Everything's in Korean.
so we're just going to go one and one and see what we get.
$1 for two. Amazing. I heard the word kimchi flying around, so I'm going to assume that that's what this is. They look super hot.
And we love kimchi, so it's great.
That is sensational. That's so good. The pastries, oh my god, spicy. The pastry is super thin, and it's really meaty. Like you can actually taste the meat. I think it's pork.
It's thin on the bottom, but then quite thick on the top, where they must bring all the pastry together. And I'm pretty sure it is what we had this morning. but it's on a whole different level.
Yep. And this one is a different flavour. So I just said one of each, not knowing what they are.
And these were, I think we said before, 50 cents each, which is insane. We found South Korea so expensive. Probably one of the most expensive places we've been on our trip so far.
Ever. So this is the same as the other one, but the other one just had spice to it and like a kimchi cabbage flavour. It tastes like a giant dim sum. That's exactly what it tastes like. The cabbage and the pork and the spring onions.
I love this one.
It tastes like a dim sum.
This is really good. Really like oniony and herby inside.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see all that herby goodness.
It's nice. I'm craving soup. It's freezing here today. I'm wearing 2 pairs of pants, 4 tops and a jacket. Freezing. I think it's about 9 or 10 degrees, so I really feel like soup. Let's go get some soup.
Let's find some more food then. So in this market you can find people dressed in red information uniforms, and they gave us this handy map and showed us how to get to a place called Noodle Alley.
Noodle Alley, and they have little badges on their uniforms to state what language they speak, so that was super helpful.
Right, so we found it. There's a heap of different restaurants here, and they're all trying to call us in, but we don't know what we want and we don't know where we're sitting. Hello.
Yes, got to remain firm.
수제비 6, 수제비 1,
Yeah.
비빔밥은 9,
No, bibimbap one.
비빔밥 1, 수제비 1.
Yes.
네.
Yeah. Thank you.
Alright, we've ordered 1 bibimbap and 1
Noodle soup.
dumpling noodle soup.
Yeah.
그냥 하나만 담았잖아.
We don't know what's happening. So we ordered a dumpling soup. I don't know if I just said that. And bibimbap, which is a very popular traditional Korean dish. So it's rice with meat and vegetables, essentially. Sounds pretty healthy.
Yeah.
That should be good.
And it's a teeny little kitchen. They're literally in front of us, got all the ingredients laid out, and I'm just going to whip it up. This is a cool little alley though. I don't know how well I explained it when we walked in, because the ladies were just pulling us every direction trying to get us to sit down. But it's a alley, maybe 25 metres long, 30 metres long, with stores or restaurants on either side, all different restaurants, and the ladies just try and pull you into their restaurant. Right, our first thing is here. This is the bibimbap.
감사합니다.
Kamsahamnida.
Ooh,
Kimchi.
that's good.
We love kimchi.
We love kimchi. We're obsessed with kimchi, and that's the first thing that I'm gonna eat.
We are pretty decent with chopsticks, but we really struggle in South Korea with the metal ones.
And they're flat.
Yeah, and they're flat, so I seem to can't grab anything. I seem to not be able to grab anything because they're just so slippery.
Yum.
Let's try this kimchi. Back home, we used to buy kimchi all the time. Whenever we can find a good kimchi shop, we'd always stock up on it. We love it. So we were doing it wrong. Apparently, you had to mix it all up and get all the flavors coated all over the rice. Ah, yes.
Seaweed.
Kamsahamnida.
감사합니다.
We love this seaweed.
Oh my god, I'm so excited right
So
now.
this will be our first proper bite.
Look at that.
Better? Kamsahamnida.
이건 서비스 칼국수.
Okay. Hot. 감사합니다.
So we think the final dish is turned up, or the final bowl. We just keep having bowls and bowls of food given to us. Yeah, we are stuffed, but we only ordered 1 bowl of noodles, but we've got this one with flat noodles, and then this one with the hand-cut noodles. So I think a lot like this morning, because our cream isn't good,
It's non-existent.
non-existent, we just sit down and say 1 and 1, and then we get like 1 and 1 of the biggest thing on the menu.
For 1 and 1 of everything on the menu. So obscure. You would never find that if you weren't looking for it. But that was that was so good. I
Yeah.
loved that.
So
Really nice.
it's called Noodle Alley,
Alley.
and the front door looks like this. So it's right at the entrance of the market next to the train station. I'm not sure which train station or the exit, but we'll add to the screen, and that way you guys can find this place. It's so good. We're probably going to end it here, head home, get out of this rain because we've been getting rained on all day today.
Yep. We're actually going to walk home. It's going to be about a 25 to 30 minute walk. I think we need it after all that food though.
Yeah.
I'm definitely feeling like being active.
All right, so we'll see you in the next one. We are heading to Busan.
Yes.
We're getting a bullet train, I
Yeah, we're
think.
getting the bullet train from Seoul to Busan, so it's about 2.5 hours, and I think we will film that. I don't know, but
Maybe.
we'll see it if we do.
Yeah, we always say we're going to film something on
Yeah.
camera, and then we never end up filming it. So we'll either see you on the bullet train or see you in Busan. Bye.
Do not let Steve fool you into thinking that he's done for the night. He's still going.